19-year-old, originally drafted in the first round by the Kansas City Royals in 2014. Traded to Toronto 4 years ago, summer of 2022, and released by the Blue Jays in November of 2022, and then went on to sign with the Yomiuri Giants, Nippon Pro Baseball League in Japan.
And we were talking a few moments ago, and you were pointing out that what he did is not really uncommon anymore. A lot of guys will rejuvenate their careers when they go to Japan or even Korea. 34 years ago, if you made that decision, you weren't coming back.
Yeah.
You were going to go over there and you were going to finish out your career. Now it's definitely you're going to go over there and maybe get fixed.
Fly ball to left field, and because they play so deep here, Lyle took forever to get to that fly ball, and it drops in for a base hit for Jake Mangum.
Yeah, I think that's probably the highest pop fly we'll see this year. Unless it's misread or gets in the front in the sun, something like that, it's going to fall in. Especially left field, they play so deep.
I don't think we can recall a team that deploys their left fielders so deep than the Washington Nationals. Dalen Lyle is just a few steps from the warning track. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base hit for Mangum to get things started. Nick Gonzalez. And an RBI infield single last night. Start scored just 2 runs and won the game by that score. 2 first-inning runs. Gonzalez 1 for 8 in the series. And he started at third base this afternoon. Shortstop last night as Connor Griffin got the night off. Checks. No swing. That's Sean Barber over there at first. Griffin took a no-hitter into the 6th inning his last start on Saturday. DJ Rayburn, Sean Barber, John Lipkin. There's James Hoy, the crew chief. Ground ball, base hit. First and second.
Fortune's kind of smiling on us right here early on. That pop fly falling in. And this is an average struck ground ball, but a 3-hopper was dead in the hole. The guy that's as good as Abrams couldn't get to it.
Two aboard for Oneil Cruz. 0 for 4 last night. Hitless in his last 9 at-bats. Whoa, look out.
That happened to him a little bit last night. He didn't actually toss one, but he didn't have a good grip on the bat on a lot of his follow-through last night.
Longer distances, and he gets a slap in the back from his buddy Marcelo Zuna.
Actually, here he hit on the back.
He's like, come on now. Get more pine tar on there. He's really got Cruz laughing.
I'd have to have the trainer out.
Yeah.
Like that.
He gave him a good smack. 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cruz. Come on now. Next time, have more pine tar on there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there, 1-2 the count. Cruz, who had a total of 11 hits last year, 108 8 at-bats versus lefties. He's already 8 for 20 this year against them. Foster Griffin threw all kinds of pitches. It's one of the things he did. He learned to throw in particular that splitter. Throws about 9% of the time, but 7 different pitches. And cutter's a big pitch for him. There's 3 and 2 now. Sweeper.
Communication works. 7 pitches. I just want extra strain on them.
True. Here's a 3-2 pitch coming.
I don't have so much red.
And right there for strike 3.
Got him, yes!
What's down the middle.
Well, looks like Gibbs is kind of falling into a little mini slump.
It was down the middle, but just edgy.
Middle of quite the edge of the strikes on the bottom. But still, a pitch you're going to take with 2 strikes, you're going to get called out a lot. And a couple of guys on base, I'd like to see him take a whack at that one.
Ball 1.
Decideu potrzebowałem bardzo Osuna.
Strike. One ball, 1 strike. 2 and 1 on Marcell Osuna. 3 hits the last 2 games. Driving in runs last couple ball games. His first 2 ribbies as a Pirate. Tie up with that cutter.
Nice short slider. You didn't even see the dot on it. It's just going in there.
Count 2 and 2. Griffin has limited righty hitters to a .222 average his first 3 starts. Lefties hitting only .150 against him. Ground ball. Deep short. They get 1.
No
And
way,
they get
yes!
2. And it's nothing after 1.
Home. When I woke up, a good Samaritan had left me $100. Unlike career politicians, I know how some extra money can change everything. That's why I'll freeze your property taxes and slash the income tax in half.
Rick Jackson, not a career politician.
I'll give you a boatload of your money back, or I won't run again. It's as simple as that.
A tax don't look like a tax. That's the point. Disguised as a trusted face, familiar voice, routine request. You see business as usual. They sees through the act. Hidden patterns connected to tax. We turn detection into disruption. Stopping strike quickly, evolving human resilience, and building stronger defense with every frame. Double, outpacing what's next.
There's a place where authentic tequila shines true. Blue Azul is made with 100% blue Weber agave and no extras. Those who know, look to Luna.
Can we still close on time?
Oh, I know a lender who can help. Will it clear on schedule?
Great.
Ready?
It's time for a new kind of value menu. Hello, Panera's new mix and match menu. Just $4.99 each, and you choose 2 or more faves like these. The new mix and match menu at Panera. Now that's a
right field. The Furniture and Mattress Pirates defense. Joey Martin showed you catching Ashcraft, Connor Griffin, Brandon Lau up the middle on the corners, Gonzalez and York. Cruz in center. He's flanked by Cook and Mangum. Jalen Lyle, cleanup hitter, leads things off. 1 for 4 last night, 3 for 12 in this series. C.J. Abrams is on deck. Going to try and keep the guys in front of him off the bases because Abrams, one of the toughest outs in baseball now. Two, high fastball, 98 from Ashcraft.
Hey, I talked about those 2 breaking balls that he's got, but don't go to sleep on the fastball. I'll throw that one right by you. His fastball's got some movement at times, L1. 2-3 inches, it looks like. I like to throw that straight arrow up there.
Man, that's nasty, I'll tell you. Oh, jeez.
Here comes that hook. Here comes that hook. Shoo. Oh, no, it's a fastball.
98.
That's what you're thinking.
Yep.
Look at the location.
Yeah,
of
you
that.
can see his reaction there.
Now, if that's a curveball, that's going to break right down the middle of the stone. And now it was a fastball.
Bouncing ball headed up the middle. Steve
Yes!
hits the slider. And Abrams didn't have any thought about going for 2.
He's on the shoe.
Yeah. He's got a 7-game hitting streak.
You know, when he gets some soft contact, he finds a hole.
On base. Now, 6 straight plate appearances and 9 times out of 11 that he's come to the plate, he's reached in this series. First pitch straight to Jacob Young. And good move. Abrams back. Ashcraft enters this game with a 2.12 ERA. Righties at 206, lefties 192. Here's Ashcraft. Just got a piece of it. Xfinity batting stats for Jacob Young. 1 for 8 in the series. Didn't play last night. Homered the opening game. Jacob Young homered on Monday against Jose Urquidy. The Pirates' 16-5 win. Fouls off the curveball. I think Ashcraft was pleased with that execution. He's shown, as we said, that curve, it's got 54% whip percentage, swings and misses this year. Opponents came in hitting 0.59 against that pitch, 1 for 17. Ground ball, short, Griffin to first, double play.
Meant with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Fire everything! Get a shot! 3% cash back on chicken. 3% cash back on dessert. Sorry, chef! What's in your wallet?
But officially, it's the vehicle of the next best thing. This is the official vehicle of making icons. It's the official vehicle of driving America forward for more than a century. From making a little noise and getting a little dirty and never knowing when to quit. The new official vehicle of Major League Baseball.
Yeah, I lost my new air cap. 940 Apex. It's really lightweight. It's got performance mesh in the back. Quick dry sweatband.
Nah, man. Sorry. Not seeing it. Whoa.
When you share your dreams with a New York Life financial advisor,
That's our plan.
your dreams and those of the ones you love become ours.
Wow.
Your life. New York Life. More powerful.
Pirates Baseball on SNP is presented by Highmark, the official health plan of Pirates, because life, Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. And by Cohen Markets. Everyone gets 10 cents off per gallon before 9 a.m. No exceptions. And right away, Nick York spanks a single to left.
Well, some early base runners. Maybe something this time.
Has to feel good. The snaps at home for 15, hitless string.
First and second, nobody out in first. York will get that one again. Crushing the ball, though.
Well, we'll take them.
We're finding some holes. That's okay, because eventually somebody is going to find a gap. And hopefully, he got base runners when it happens.
Brandon Lau facing the lefty Foster Griffin. 0 for 4 yesterday, 4 out of 11 in the series. Goes in time for second in the league with 7 homers. OPS over 1,000. Against left-hand pitching, Lau is 2 for 21 this season.
Oh, yeah, guys.
1 ball, 1 strike. He started against the lefty Tuesday. That was the opener, and he homered in the first inning off the southpaw. And he strikes out against this lefty. Second came for Foster Griffin.
Yeah, both of them were looking on fastball.
Started his first home run of the season on Tuesday. Bart versus Griffin. Where's Stewie? 1-1. How about a homer for Bart against Griffin? That'd be perfect symmetry. 0-2.
Wind's blowing up. Pretty good. Not help anything in the air.
And on strikes on the changeup. Again, Griffin throws all kinds of pitches. And now we'll see Griffin versus Griffin. Griffin got a scheduled day off last night. And he swings and misses the curveball. The Griffins. No relation. Foster for the Nats against Connor. And he will throw the kitchen sink at him.
Well, he's got everybody in hot and middle.
Yes, he does. Ashcraft.
Well, Ashcraft, on the other hand, you kind of know what you're going to get, but you can't hit it. Griffin nowadays, you don't know. Mixing all 7 of those pitches he's got together. And throw them all either on the plate or just barely missing. That could run the right backward staying outside.
Connor Griffin was 2 for 4 on Tuesday. And of course, his last at bat in the 9th inning doubled off the right field wall. The Pirates are down 5-4, 1 out. On Monday night, had an RBI single the other way. Also walked and scored. Just misses inside.
Oh, hell no.
3-2.
Close.
Levin for the trade back to strike zone. That fastball just misses inside, so it's 3-2. And it is Foster Griffin winning the first battle of the Griffins. Here comes Ashcraft.
I love coming here every year with you, Dad.
We've been coming here since you were a little girl.
Hey, I finally switched over my insurance last week. I went with Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
It's important to support the farmers that provide for our family.
It just felt right. Georgia Farm Bureau is...
Plankton can't stop what's growing in the office fridge.
My eyes are watering.
I think you're making it mad.
Oh.
But we can help you grow in your career. LinkedIn is the network. Turn heads in the totally redesigned Subaru Outback. Dog tested, dog approved.
Get 2.9% APR financing on select new Subaru.
Having the opportunity to work with the Masters is something that we take really seriously.
And without our partnership with UPS, this would not be possible. Our mission at Goldbelly is delivering the world's most magical food experiences. Shipping food is hard. To have a trusted partner like UPS that we can count on is critical.
They will have your back. They will be your ally. Befriend your UPS.
We all have different goals. A free, personalized plan for the future can give you timely insights. So no matter what's ahead, Fidelity can help.
Educating you, Braxton Ashcraft's 13 strikeouts with a curveball are the most by any Pirate pitcher with a specific pitch type this season. He's thrown that pitch 9 times today already, 8 for strikes with a 50% whiff rate. Ashcraft said this spring the curveball was actually a big focal point for him, be more consistent, get more depth in zone. That was a big deal for him. He said the slider, he knows it's always in his back pocket, Brownie, but trying to flip that script and be more unpredictable on the mound this year.
And a complete pitcher handed. That first pitch fastball to Vivas. Cook makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. But, you know, transitioning from, it's been an interesting journey for Ashcraft and the Pirates. That they bring him up and they start him in the big leagues anyway as a reliever. And so he has to go from starting in the minors to relieving in the big leagues and then back to starting last year.
Well, and now he said he feels consistency being a starter and being able to have a set routine, being able to put in good work start to start, work on things he feels deficient in. He said having that routine and knowing you're going to throw bullpens regularly as well helps to develop the arsenal and be better in zone with his pitches. And so far, so good for this young starter.
And Bob, we've talked about this in the past, back in your day, and there's a ball that's slapped past third. Drew Millis with a base hit. The catcher will bring up Nasim Nunez, but it wasn't terribly uncommon for guys to come up and maybe pitch out of the bullpen before they became starters.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
A lot of times guys would do that and have to earn their way into the rotation. That's nothing wrong with going that route. I want to know what he's doing during the sidelines. What's he deficient in?
Yeah.
Working on efficiencies.
Ball bunted at third and coming in. Boy, that's a nice play by Nick Gonzalez. The speedy Nasim Nunez trying to bunt for a hit is retired.
Yeah, that was a great play by Gonzalez. And good job by Bart. Watch him. There's nobody at third right now. And Bart, you're going to see him running on a sprint right by Gonzalez, trying to get to that bag.
Ashcraft hits the dirt.
Good job. Get out of everybody's way.
James Wood right at second. Gobbled up by Lau and Ashcraft. 6 pitches, 3 scoreless, nothing. PNC Park MLB Plus is new for 2026. Stream MLB Network 24/7 in the U.S. and select out-of-market games every week. Plus live radio broadcasts of every game, game day 3D, big inning, and minor league action. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus to subscribe today. Ninth in the order is Billy Cook and Foster Griffin. Struck out 3 straight Pirates, giving it the leadoff hit to Nick York last inning. Wow, Bart Griffin all went down. Cook just 4 at-bats at the big league level this season. The pinch runner and the defender, leader in games last 2 contests against these Nationals. The 27-year-old from Layton, Utah. One-time 10th round pick of the Baltimore Orioles 5 years ago out of Pepperdine. Strike. And yeah, he has been, Billy Cook has been at times the keeper of the cone.
We gotta get him some playing time. Talking about that in the open. He you have guys you want to call on during games to pinch hit. You got to give them a start once or twice a week, really.
Otherwise, they're worthless to you.
Yep, they sit over there for 10, 12 days. Now, there are some older veteran players that have been doing it for years and years, and they kind of know how to sit around and still keep ready. But your younger players that aren't that experienced, can you think about where they've been in the minor leagues?
And we come with a fly ball to center. It's Jacob Young.
They're always one of the better players in the minor league team. They're playing every day.
Yeah. Jake Mangum, Statcast tried by Google Cloud talked about this, the deep left field. Look at Dylan Lyle, his starting depth of 325 feet, and the distance he has to cover. He had been 95 feet, he got 93, and because of that, the ball drops a couple of feet in front of him for a base hit.
He's playing deeper than the foul pole.
That's a fact. And his average starting depth this year is 307, Lyle. And that's the second deepest left field of any corner outfielder, behind only C.J. Kafin of the Cleveland Guardians. So he plays deep anyway, but not this deep. Average 307 this series, averaging 325 feet.
Well, this is such a big left field. You probably feel like you need to creep back a little bit.
Young calls off Lyle.
But if you were playing that deep in our right field, well, if you were playing 325 in right field, you'd be standing in the shade right now.
Yeah.
You'd be right against the wall. But in our left field, it's much more area to have to cover. So I probably feel like maybe I should take a couple steps back. Maybe a couple more.
And a bouncing ball to the shortstop. And Abrams throws out Gonzalez, so scoreless through 3. Welcome to the Toyota RAV 4th inning here in Pittsburgh, where the Pirates and the Nationals conclude this 4-game series. Scoreless pitchers duel through 3. Braxton Ashcraft, 6-pitch 3rd inning. And faces Luis Garcia, got him to foul out in the first. And the batter stepping back on the first pitch, and meantime in the dugout they're working on maybe a nail.
I think it's the back of his thumb. He's probably cut it with his nail on his index finger.
That's the pitcher for the Nationals, Foster Griffin.
I see it's right there on the back of his thumb. I know that very well.
Why is that? And there's a strikeout. Better hurry. And they do.
Experienced that a few times. If that's what I think it is, what they're doing. That curveball is just an amazing pitch. But he's got a great fastball. He's got a great slider.
Ashcraft to underwent Tommy John surgery the summer of 2021, missed all of 2022. Pitch to Brady House, misses. Was drafted in the second round in 2018. Tapper. And it's going to be an infield hit. Brady House.
Nobody grabbed that one.
Ashcraft thought about it.
Yeah, there's no way. He's not going to get to that. Well, the only player on the field's got a chance at an out there is third baseman.
No, it's Dalen Lyle.
It was just chopped in a spot that where no man's land.
If you ever needed a double play in a game like this, this is it. C.J. Abrams on deck. And a fly ball, right field.
Double him off, over first.
Well, here we go. The hottest hitters in baseball right now, C.J. Abrams. His batting average coming in 367, second in the league behind the Dodgers, Andy Pages, hitting 409. Abrams second to Pages in RBIs. He and Drake Baldwin of the Braves with 19 ribbies, Pages with 20. Strike one. And Abrams thought about challenging and should have. Big strike one call. Abrams a 458 on base percentage, best in the league. His OPS of 1175 is best in the National League. Big time showdown here in a scoreless game in the fourth inning with a runner at first and 2 outs. The Wrangler, Braxton Ashcraft. And now 2-1.
It's a fun matchup to watch.
I know Ashcraft doesn't want to do this, Bob, but if you walk him, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it? Oh.
No, I guess it's not.
Again, I know he doesn't want to. Curveball.
Yeah, I see your point. If it came to, do I just lay one in there or not? No, don't just lay one in there. But I don't think Ashcraft does. Oh. I don't think he does. I don't think
he doesn't have that mentality.
He doesn't play that game with anybody.
No. Doesn't think
his stuff is so good. He's throwing it in there, but in his mind, I'm not laying it in there. I'm throwing it in there with some character to it.
Two. Curveball again. Starting him out with a couple of fastballs.
So now's the pitch we're talking about. What's the decision now? This is where, if you don't want to walk him, you kind of maybe give in a little bit, take something off, make sure you throw a strike. But Ashcraft, I don't think he would do that no matter who's up there.
3-2. Fastball 98 fouled away out of play. On top of everything else, as evidenced by those numbers. He's a tough guy to strike out. Another 3-2 pitch from Ashcraft to Abrams. And he walked up. 2 aboard.
I'm not sure what happened there, Greg. That was only 95 miles an hour. I think a two-seamer. It almost was kind of like he backed off it a little bit.
Jacob Young. Hand hold. Starts him off with that curveball. You got him to bounce into a 6-3 inning-ending double play in the second. 2 men on, 2 outs, 4th inning. A scoreless tie. Hard slider, 0-2. Ashcraft's 0-2 to Jacob Young. Struck him out. Ashcraft family loving it. 0-0. Baseball and SNP is presented by your Western PA Chevy dealer, Chevrolet, the best-selling brand in Pittsburgh, and by Levin Furniture and Mattress, Pittsburgh's #1 furniture and mattress store. O'Neill Cruz, a high fly ball. And in right center field, Wood will not be able to make the catch, and Cruz was just cruising to first. Otherwise, he'd be in second and probably should be, but he'll take the hit.
Well, my guess is he'll hear about that. I mean, that's way, way, way high. Monster pot fly.
Seems to land the bat down in front.
If you're looking, you see that there's going to be trouble. Wind's blowing kind of on and off out there.
Yep, we'll hear about it. He should be at second. Strike. Marcel Osuna. Great to have Cruz at second with nobody out. See if Osuna can shoot one through that right side of the infield.
Yeah, there's a big hole over there. Seems to go that direction.
Up challenge. APS Yes, powered by T-Mobile.
See, that was kind of when they do the scoreboard.
Good job.
The line of the baseball coming in was kind of pink.
Yeah.
What if you go to the scoreboard and that's your tinted lower pink for the first challenge? Of
Yes, yes. That's your reveal. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, it's a pink day today. Goes in trying to get it right now.
2-2. What do you think about trying to steal on this guy?
Well, he hadn't been getting very good jumps.
3-2.
I don't think he's reading very well. He's kind of been almost moving back toward the bag a couple of times I've watched him.
Nobody's attempted to steal yet against Griffin this season.
Another thing too, when you know you should have been at second base.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want to double down by getting thrown out trying to steal.
Yeah.
So if he does go, he wants to be pretty sure he's going to make it.
And he'll be at second now as the walk to Osuna puts 2 men on with nobody out. And that is the first walk allowed by Foster Griffin. Tomorrow night, unveiling the City Connect unis, and it's the first Zavelli Fireworks night of the year. Go to Pirates.com/tickets. 6:45, first pitch for the Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. Bubba Chandler on the mound for the Buccos against Nick Martinez. Those Rays right now lead the American League East by a half game over the Yankees. Nick York takes a ball. It's an Apple TV game, by the way, not be on Sportsnet Pittsburgh. It's a fly ball to left. Galen Lyle.
Yes!
Good catch. And fires toward third. Good arm. And 1 out.
Couldn't move the runner. Ball in the air. That fly ball right sweet.
He struck out Lau looking in the second.
Been a few games this year where the Pirates have done an incredible job of hitting behind runners, going the other way. Playing small ball, and it's really paid off for them.
Sneak it in there. Pickoff try. And 1 on Lau, his former club, come to town tomorrow night. Connor Griffin, before this season, had appeared in 7 major league games out of the bullpen. 5 with the Royals in 2022, just 4 1/3 innings, and 1 2-inning stint with the Blue Jays that year. He goes to Japan, pitches for 3 years, comes here, signs that $5.5 million deal as a free agent. Here's his 4th straight major league start. Pitching extremely well. He's ahead of the count 1-2 on Brandon Lau.
It's early, but if this is what he does for most of the season, he'll have a bargain.
Strikes out Lau for a second time, and that's 5 Ks and 2 outs.
here when we get a couple guys on, doesn't he?
The Pirates got their first 2 men on base against him. Mangum and Gonzalez starting the ball game, and then he struck out O'Neill Cruz looking on a 3-2 pitch, got Osuna to ground into a double play. York led off the second inning with a base hit. He struck out the next 3 Pirates. A 1-2-3 third inning. And here in the fourth, the leadoff hit by Cruz, the walk to Osuna, a fly out and a strikeout. Ball 1 on Bart. Connor Griffin on deck. Now, Griffin won the battle with Bart in the second inning. And now Bart ahead of the count 3-0. Green light, 3-1.
He's looking for that, just lay it in there pitch. And if you get it, and it's a strike, Bart's got a little pop in that bat.
Cruz takes off for third, and it's a strike.
How about that? That looked like no challenge. Oh yeah, easy strike.
Cruz picks up his 8th stolen base.
Live, I thought that was going to be inside.
Buck stole a base, now you steal a deal. Scan on screen for $25 off at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. 3-2. The other way, and Wood.
Got him, yes!
Still a scoreless duel through 4 innings.
Sometimes the same thing might not be the right thing, especially when it comes to your investing strategy. SIBO helps expand your choices with index options like SPX, XSP, and VIX, so you can discover new opportunities even in uncertain markets. Life is better with options. Your investments could be too.
I know a lender who can help. Will it clear on schedule? Great. Ready?
Hi, Sarah. How have things been since our last session?
And the 24-hour nurse line. Hi, our son's running a fever.
Looks like Mom's got your cough, bud. Rest up at home, okay?
Sarah?
You know, we've got more going on than ever, but together, we're doing great.
Everybody listen to me. We're going to the
In our family, there's only one person in charge. But on this trip, she's breaking all her own rules.
stay together.
Like, keep your voice down. Or don't play with your food. And don't even think about going out with your hair wet. This here, things are different.
University stat of the day. Teams with the most shutouts since the start of last season, 21 since the start of last year, including last night's 3-hitter combined. Mason Montgomery, Carmen McGinsky, Gregory Soto, and Dennis Santana. Montgomery there, cap off. And on the other side, Johan Ramirez, Zaire Keaty, number 65, Justin Lawrence, number 61. They're trying to figure out where the camera is. Everybody's... There we are. Mason Montgomery. There, it's right there.
I couldn't find it.
Kirby Vivas leads off here in the... There we are, Jose Urquidy. Thumbs up. Hoist the cone. Johan Ramirez. It's amazing these guys are on TV all year long. It's just, you can't help yourself.
Yeah.
Looking for the cameras.
Sometimes they don't like it though. Out there in the bullpen, they don't want to be on TV. I've had that happen too.
Yeah, yeah. Pop up. Stay in play. Coming back. Somebody said.
Oh,
And no, Nick Gonzalez runs out of room.
that had to be the wind. You know, the spin of that ball does. You know, the aerodynamics is falling down. The way it's spinning, it's almost like a curveball. It's going to be coming back to the field. But then the wind is kind of pushing it the other direction. The wind's going from right field to left right now. Let's see. I think that's that wind had an effect on the Cruz pop fly out in the right center.
Curveball fouled off. Gonzalez made a nice defensive play on a bunt attempt by Nunez in the third inning. Nunez is due up third in this fifth inning. And that got a piece of him. On the 1-2 pitch, he's hit by a pitch. Bad break for Ashcraft.
And get off hitter aboard. Let's see where he got him. Left wrist.
Here helping the umpire. DJ Rayburn, yeah, got him. Drew Millis slapped a single inside the third base bag. Runner goes. Foul away. Got a good jump too, and he can fly. They've got good speed on this team, these Nats. Appropriate name for these Nats. Have a look.
You know, I kind of thought maybe that was a hit and run because the ball was off the plate away. The swing was like he was trying to protect him. Stevens did not look back. That was a straight steal. You can see he never looked to see what was going on at the plate.
Close at first.
That's good. Pretty good move. Some quick, good, accurate throws. He's going to pick some guys off this year. Lead.
Oops.
Line into right field. That is trouble. Mangum has to hurry. Kicks off the short fence. Vivas is going to be held at third on the double by Millis. Nobody out.
Well, not much problem at all. And now you have the hit by pitch just nicked his wrist. And this ball maybe a foot fair down the line. They were playing conservative and trying to score with nobody out. But then the throw kind of got mishandled a couple of times. They could have easily scored. In a way, that might have been a little bit of a break there. If they go ahead and score him, they still have a runner at third and nobody out, and a run home.
It looked like Victor Esteves gave an indication to Vivas. And now it's 2-0 on Nassim Nunez with James Wood on deck. Field is back, with the exception of the third baseman Gonzalez. And Bill Murphy chooses this time, pitching coach, to take the slow walk out to the mound. Now here's a message from Levin Furniture and Mattress.
Get the guaranteed lowest mattress prices for life at Levin.
Slow things down, discuss strategy here. Nunez, speedy, switching infielder, James Wood on deck, and then Luis Garcia Jr. Yeah, Ashcraft. Efficient and breezing along really through 4 innings. Vivas Haws just nicked by that pitch. 1-2 off, barely clipped him. Drew Millis now 2 for 2. Single to left, double to right. Came in batting just 115, Drew Millis. 2-0 count. You can see a 208 average. Three and one.
Well, he doesn't want to give up a run, but he still has, you got to stay aggressive in the strike zone here. Don't worry about the going for a strikeout, trying to save that run. You don't want to help him build a bigger inning than it should be. And just as you can see by that pitch there, just because you're going to stay aggressive doesn't mean you might not get the strikeout anyway.
Three and two. Fouls off that curveball. James Wood on deck. Fouls off that fastball. Ashcraft has struck out 5 batters. He's got Wood, Garcia, House, Lyle, and Jacob Young.
Come on, where are left fielders playing?
Compare that. The distance between Cook and Lyle.
He's not 325 feet away.
Another 3-2 pitch. Did he go? Ball 4.
I thought I heard a little double tap, but I guess not. Thought maybe it was going to be a foul tip.
Like Mark was going to ask for it. Keel didn't catch
swing, yeah. Which makes me think it wasn't a foul tip.
And now James Wood.
He would know more than anybody else, just because he's right there catching the ball. You can hear it. And if it would have been a foul tip, he would have been asking for the foul tip call.
He gets out in front of James Wood, 0-2. No career grand slams for James Wood on his 3rd year in the major leagues. Hit 31 homers last season, drove in 94. Pulls this foul past the first base coach, Corey Ray. Wood has struck out and grounded out. He's 1 for 12 in the series. He's reached base safely in 9 of his last 10 games. And in those 10 games, 3 doubles, 4 homers, 10 walks, 11 RBIs. Struck him out. After walking Nunez, he strikes out Wood on 4 pitches. 6 Ks. Here's Luis Garcia Jr.
Oh, that's all back to the mound.
Oh, 2-0. He had, in terms of double plays, hit into a dozen of them a couple of years ago, 7 last year. Hasn't hit into 1 this year. And Rowe gets a strike call. 2-2. Ashcraft trying to find a way to keep these Nats off the board. Hit by pitch, double walk, then a strikeout and a 2-2 pitch to Garcia. Tapper towards short, and they get, oh my, safe at second and thrown away. And this is going to score 3 runs in a disaster on the ground ball on Connor Griffin. Unless they rule that slide
is illegal.
They can challenge that. That's the only hope the Pirates have right now. They will challenge it. But not a bona fide slide at second. And they might have a case. Looked like the right arm of Nunez went up. They're also challenging whether he's not out at second anyway. Wouldn't take 1 run. Still, they could get him out. Would be the second out. But Vivas and Millis still score. It's a fielder's choice. Rolled safe at second. 3-run score on the ball that's thrown away. Now, did Connor Griffin touch the bag before Nunez arrived? I think they've got a case there, Bob, don't you?
I don't know. I've seen too much baseball over the years saying no. What case for what? But nowadays,
a runner has to
no idea.
Make contact with the ground before the base, attempt to reach and slide within reach of the base without changing their path to initiate contact with the fielder.
He slid basically with his body right over the top of the base.
A runner cannot roll into a fielder or initiate contact by elevating, kicking a leg above the fielder's knee.
He definitely tried to give him a little bit of a push there on the backside with his right hand. Right there, kind of slaps at it.
You're also not allowed to slide too far beyond or slide the base to make contact with the infielder.
It's a good sign that they're thinking about this for so long. I mean, they're really taking their time with this. So I take that as they possibly see something wrong here.
You can't make intentional contact, basically. If you do, that's an illegal slide. So 2 things I think come into play. Is he out at second?
After review, the call the field stands runner safe.
Yes!
Wow. 3-run score on that ground ball. No, and they don't get an out.
When it was hit, you're thinking it's a double play ball. We're out of the inning.
Wow. Fielder's choice gets 1 RBI, error on the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
I was a little surprised that he chose to take the ball to the bag himself. Because the angle he was going to have to go to the bag was going to make it almost impossible for him to get off a good throw to first.
Garcia at second, still 1 out. And now a pickoff and thrown into center field.
Yes!
And it's 4-0.
This inning has turned into a mess. Now, I'm assuming somebody down there, I mean, we can't hear, but somebody's got to be yelling at him to step off. As soon as the runner breaks for third, He's not looking. He doesn't know that's going on. Now, if there's some kind of a pickoff player on, I mean, he's doing the right thing. He's going through what he's been taught to do on the pickoff play. But while he's holding the ball there, the runner's heading to third.
Boy, it all started this inning with that, seemed like an innocent pitch inside that clipped the leadoff batter Vivas. And you take another look at the errant throw, Ashcraft the error. 2 errors. Back-to-back plays. Garcia scoring. And a credit to the RBI on the ground ball to Griffin. He goes to second on the errant throw. 2 more runs scored and a bouncing ball to third. Brady House is the second out. Gonzalez to York. A lot of pitches this inning too for Ashcraft.
Oh yeah, he might be done after this. I think he had 50-something when the inning started. I just think that's what he had.
Galen Lyle. Evan Sisk starts to loosen in the Pirates bullpen. Pop up. Shallow left. Cook. Now Pirates need to do something offensively as a forward score. It's 4-0 Nationals going to the bottom of the 5th inning on the UPMC scoreboard. Pirates Baseball is presented by UPMC, the official healthcare provider of sports coverage on SNP. 3 unearned runs, 2 throwing errors in the inning, and Connor Griffin shows bunt against the lefty Foster Griffin. Ball 1. A strikeout victim in the 2nd inning.
Bullpen's wide too. They can put Ashcraft on and throw another one at least, looks like. If they were going to pull him after 5, they would have somebody warming up right now.
For a leadoff base runner here, was called 2-1 pitch, and now 2-2 as Griffin almost loses his balance. 2-2. is going to reach. By the way. Baseball.
Obviously, we need to base runners right now. We're down a bunch. Play deep. Yeah, he probably didn't want to pop it up like that, but as it was perfect. Because you didn't want to pop it up high enough for anyone to catch it. But when it falls and hits the grass, it's not going anywhere. It's just like that. So it turned out to be an outstanding one. Yeah, we're down by 4, so we need a couple base runners and need someone to get a big hit.
Off the bottom of the first inning with a base hit. A fly ball dropped from the left fielder. And look at that piece of hitting from Jake Mangum. First and second. That looked intentional.
Oh yeah, definitely intentional. Saw that breaking ball coming from outside. Got it right back that direction.
Back. 2 men on.
Getting base runners on has not been a problem. Doing something against them once we do that.
Gonzalez comes to the plate for the first time playing in scoring position today. And now hold up. He's in the hole 0-2. On Nick Gonzalez. And a ground single through the left side of the infield in the first. And then grounded to the shortstop Abrams his last time up. Called third.
Got him, yes!
Second out. And now O'Neill Cruz here struck out as a single. Last year against the Washington Nationals, O'Neill Cruz homered. His first career grand slam. 2 on. ABS, powered by T-Mobile. The next challenge, which will be the strike.
That's going to be, I think, the toughest one for the catcher to make the decision on this. High and low pitches.
Oh, my. Another back-to-back.
And this one is at borderline high, I think.
Good call.
Because, the in and out, that doesn't change. It's the same with everybody that steps up there, but everybody has an individual type strike zone.
Line drive right field, and that gets down in a hurry. O'Neill Cruz at the second base. 119 miles an hour. The double gets the rush on the board. Cook scores. Mangum to third.
Baseball like that, it almost looks like the first bounce, like it picks up speed. It accelerates past the outfielder.
Man, Two hits off Griffin his last two times up, and that one whispered to right. It's up RBI number 17. Scoring hook. And Osuna comes to the plate. 4 doubles for Cruz. That's the first hit allowed by Foster Griffin. The man in scoring position. And 17 at bats.
Yeah, he's been dancing around the raindrops. And finally got it.
Ball one, the hardest hit ball in Major League Baseball this year. Just now. O'Neill Cruz. Really good to see that after some of the at-bats in the last couple of games this series. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drive to left field, and the Big Bear hits a big bomb off the foul pole. Clear the deck. Osuna ties it up with his first Pirate home run. He's out of hibernation.
What a bomb this thing was. My goodness.
Distance on that beat.
That's quite an entry.
Year 23 for his first Pirate home run. The last 2 hits by Rose and Osuna. 4-4, and the Bear dons the Waters hood.
Don't need to run. Just stand there and watch how far it goes.
There's a line drive to the hook foul. That's an Ashcraft. Yeah. You betcha. One out here. Well, that gets the Nationals' attention. They get the bullpen working. O'Neill Cruz doubles home the first run, and Osuna. So Osuna, the last 3 games now. 2 for 4 with a ribby on Tuesday, his first RBI. Last night, RBI first inning, single to right. And here, shot foul. The other way by York. Yeah, you're right, hitting off the railing of the rotunda. Oh, the foul pole at the second level. You know, they keep track, and we understand about the balls in the Allegheny. But what they've not kept track of over the years is you have done that. It's one of the hardest hit balls the left we've seen, and this line drive, the hardest hit ball in the Major League this year by Cruz. The 2 combined to tie the game at 4.
Great, but are you getting the most out of what you put in? That's where Bison Managed 401k comes in. Adding an advisor can increase performance by 3% or more annually. That can really add up. No rollover, no transfers. Your 401k stays right where it is. We'll guide you through 3 easy steps and you'll be on your way. Find out how much more you could earn. Visit PowerMy401k.com and try our free calculator today.
Oh, girl.
Hey, I finally switched over my insurance last week. I went with Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
It's important to support the farmers that provide for our family.
It just felt right. Georgia Farm Bureau is insurance I can feel good about.
Sometimes the same thing might not be the right thing, especially when it comes to your investing strategy. SIBO helps expand your choices with index options like SPX, XSP, and VIX, so you can discover new opportunities even in uncertain markets. Life is better with options. Your investments could be too.
And emotions. And they all happen here. But it wouldn't be a business without every tap, scan, and unforgettable moment. That's where Comcast Business comes in, with a network powering over 30 venues across 10 professional leagues for over 50 million fans every year. Just like him. When you add it all up, no one does business like
This 4-4. That home run, an impressive 423 feet. It actually hit the third rung of the rotunda. Zoom in. This is not exaggeration. There have been less than 10 balls hit that far to left field in the history of this ballpark.
If that ball was just a little bit further to the right, I would have liked to see, into the upper deck of those bleachers in left field. How far up in those that ball would have went? It might have made it up there by where the windows are.
Well, that's crapped out for this 6th inning now. Evan Sisk up in the bullpen. Yeah, that third run of the rotunda as Abrams hops up. We talk about a feel-good victory that must be.
Hey, made it out.
Yeah. Ashcraft able to retire Abrams.
You know, there was a momentum swing there, apparently. Abrams made it out. All started with a bunt.
The Billy Cook one-out bunt single started that 4-run rally. Billy Cook. We highlighted him in our open today.
I mean, it's, baseball player goes, okay, we're down by 4. Whatever we can do, we got to get on base. We got to get some base runners, and then hopefully somebody can get a big hit. Now, most times when you say big hit, you're thinking, okay, find a top line, hit a gap, something like that. But the rotunda's nice too.
Yeah.
You can hit the rotunda. That's a big hit.
Well, Marcelo Zuna was letting everybody know that he wasn't panicking. We shouldn't panic on this slow start. And he just stabbed that foul ball, didn't he? Ball 2 strikes to count on Jacob Young with 1 out.
A big bear in a salmon creek.
2-2. Be a bear, be a grizzly. 2-2 on Young. Ashcraft gets him.
Real hard slider in this.
That strikeout presented by Coppers, protecting what matters, preserving the future.
You know why nobody throws hard sliders like his?
Why?
Because they name them cutters.
It's pretty factual. Sharply hit in the right.
Yes!
He does. Drew Millis is 2 for 2, and he will not face Ashcraft. And Kelly will turn him around. Looks like to call on the lefty. And he hasn't motioned to the pen just yet. See what he does. Kelly has done this on occasion. We talked to the guys. No, that's going to be it. All right, now he's so Ashcraft. It's 5 2/3. Tries to talk Spanish out of it. Keep him in the ball game. Instead, it's the reliever Evan Sisk. Game, Braxton Ashcraft back to the dugout, 2 outs, man on. Slider's pitching change presented by Valvoline Instant Oil Change Service you can see, experts you can trust. Joey Weaver will pinch hit for bats against the lefty Evan Sisk.
Just one game so far. Sisk has been called up.
Weaver, 5 for 19 versus righties, and he is 7 for 17, a 4.12 average against lefties. Strike 1. Sisk made his 2026 Pirates debut on Monday. 2 scoreless innings. Struck out Weaver. And a fly ball to right. Diving attempt, but can't bang him up with it quickly. Runner they wait, he throws to second, and they take the lead on the double, a pinch hit double by Joey Weaver. Off of the lefty Evan Sisk, it's 5-4 Washington.
I think you gotta throw home on this, don't you?
I thought so.
I'm like, it's gonna be a double, so why bother throwing to second?
Whether he assumed that the run was going to score, I don't know.
If the guy going to second's only got to run 2 bases. If they score, he's got to run 3.
That run charged to Ashcraft.
I don't know if they got. I mean, they have a play at the plate. I don't know if he's out or not. But if he fires to hit the cutoff man, who was lined up for home, yeah, I think they at least have a chance at stopping that go-ahead run.
I agree.
No, Ashcraft was giving up 5 runs on the bench.
Two earned.
Picture of record.
So that was the decision. You're going to either have Ashcraft face Millis a third time, and Millis had single left, double to right, or bring in a lefty and renew the natural encounter with Joey Weaver, 12 average versus lefties. 5-4 game. See Nunez walked and scored. And that throwing here by Connor Griffin in the 5th inning. One go, 3-2.
Someone stop that bet.
3-2. There you go. Sisk strikes out Nunez, but gives up the pitch and RBI double, and the Nats regain the lead.
Welcome back to PNC Park, where we are outside on the north side of the ballpark at the reopening of a Pirates team store thanks to a partnership with Fanatics. But more than just coming down here starting tomorrow to shop your favorite City Connect gear, fans have an opportunity to see the set that the Pittsburgh Pirates used to launch these awesome jerseys. It is a photo opportunity for fans to post on the gram starting as early as tomorrow and every home weekend this season. So Brownie, stop down. Take a photo with this set. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, I'm going to do that. Yeah, how about the hours? When does that open?
This opens tomorrow, Brownie, for the City Connect launch. It's going to be open every home weekend here throughout the season at PNC Park, but also for fans coming in for the draft. It's going to be open draft weekend as well, so a lot of crowds down there. Go get your photo and support the Pittsburgh Pirates and the City Connect set.
Sweet. 0-2, ground ball, and what a play at first base by Garcia.
On him, just.
Wow. Foster Griffin there.
Off the bat, you're thinking, maybe. Could be a double. Right down the line on the jump.
It's going to be it. Joey Martin coming to the plate. Skipper. Tear up on it. Griffin to face Lau one more time. Now, that's calling bullpen, leading it by a run in the 6th. 4, 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. Paxton Schultz, right-hander, takes over from the lefty starter, Austin Griffin. During the break, Nick Mangum came back into the dugout, talked to both O'Neill Cruz and outfield coach Tony Beasley about that play perhaps in the right field corner. Paxton Schultz pitched on Monday 2 2/3 innings against the Pirates in relief of Cade Cavalli,
which is 4 2/3 on the season.
He gave up a home run to Spencer Horwitz, a base hit to O'Neill Cruz. Other than that, nothing. Didn't walk a man, struck out 4 against the Pirates on Monday. And going the other way, an 0-1 pitch, Joey Bart.
Right ball was up and in.
9 hits for the Pirates now. Center field, that was hit hard to center. Back and off the top of the wall. Joey Bart is going to be waved around third. Here's the throw. He will score on the triple by Connor Griffin to tie the game.
Well, that's going to make Connor a lot better.
First triple of his young career.
Slider out over the plate. But that was only maybe 6 inches at most from the top of the face. Wait to see if that ball was going to fall in, and then he stumbled going around second. But still able to score easily with the throw coming in pretty late.
Fired up Connor Griffin, the kid. Placed that cone. Triples off the wall in center field. You know, if Joey Bart's not in front of him, that speed showed off, didn't it? And the ball bounced hard off the padded wall. Infield in. Pinch hitter is Spencer Horwitz. Chance to take the lead. Horwitz homered off Schultz on Monday. And bounces this ball. Here comes Griffin to the plate. He's going to be out.
Oh, God.
He's tagged out. The game remains tied at 5.
A little bit of a gamble there. They play, I guess they're ready to run on contact, although he didn't kind of hesitate for a moment. A lot of times you won't do that with nobody out. You'll wait till there's 1 out to hit contact.
Agent Super Bowl look. Tag made by keeper Luis. Connor Griffin gets the RBI triple thrown out by the second baseman Nunez. And the new pitcher coming on for the Nats.
To Washington.
Rick Jackson's not photographed like some of the other politicians.
He's a man of his word.
Someone who takes on the bureaucrats, takes on the media.
Black Trump, Rick doesn't back down.
We can't be honored.
The establishment hated Trump. The public couldn't control him. They don't hate me for the same reason.
It's tired of dishonest politicians. No BS about him.
The insiders are going to hate me. And I can't wait.
Rick Jackson or Georgia?
Girl,
Hey, I finally switched over my insurance last week. I went with Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
it's important to support the farmers that provide for our family.
It just felt right. Georgia Farm Bureau is insurance I can feel good about.
Sometimes the same thing might not be the right thing, especially when it comes to your investing strategy. SIBO helps expand your choices with index options like SPX, XSP, and VIX, so you can discover new opportunities even in uncertain markets. Life is better with options. Your investments could be too.
Hello, Panera's new mix and match menu. Just $4.99 each when you choose 2 or more faves like these.
Tie this game. Look how fast this guy is once he gets it going. Home to third, 12.06 seconds. That's a home run in 7 other ballparks, and you see him react and acknowledge the hoisting of the cone his teammates in the dugout. He wants to wait for his first big league homer that close, but his first major league triple ties it, and now another lefty, and he was the opener, P.J. Poland, the other night. Mangum back to that right side, as he was in his first 3 at-bats against the starter Foster Griffin.
I feel that tweet shake Mike.
Mangum went off the bottom of the first inning against the starter Foster Griffin and hit a fly ball that dropped in front of the left fielder. Yohan Ramirez will be the new pitcher for the Pirates. Mangum flied out in the 3rd and singled the other way in the 5th. Ground ball, base hit. Jake Mangum. He's 3 for 4.
That'll be at least the 3rd time today we've hit that hole.
Yeah.
Might be Mangum second.
The base hit to left. Yeah, Nick Gonzalez had a ground ball through the left side of the infield when he came to the plate in the first inning. 2 on, 2 outs. It's tied at the bottom of the 5th inning. O'Neill Cruz RBI double, the home run by Marcell Osuna. Let's pick up that run in the top half of this 6th inning. Line drive, right field, and that's down. Run away, ball dropped by Woods. Heading to second, and at second base, but he'll get credit for the RBI single that gives the Pirates the lead. Ricky G scores Horwitz. Pirates lead at 6-5. is 6-5 Pirates. After 6 innings on the UPMC scoreboard, Pirates Baseball is presented by UPMC, the official healthcare provider of sports coverage on SNP. Nick Gonzalez, the base hit to right.
Early in this game, Greg, we couldn't get a clutch hit. Now they're all over the place.
Wild. Jake Mangum moves from, let's take a look here. Mangum now out in left. Mike York is out in right. Going from first base, and Spencer Horwitz at first. 2-1 the count. James Wood is 0 for 3 against starter Braxton Ashcraft. 2-2. Send along a happy birthday wish to Jerry Gemiter. Kevin worked with us for a lot of years, her husband, and kind enough to take her to a ball game today.
What a day to come to a ball game.
Yeah. And a base hit for James Wood on the 2-2.
Yes!
Luis Garcia come to the plate against Sisk. We're going to actually pitch hit Curtis Mead, a righty batter.
Let's see if we make a counter move here. Mead is looking to the dugout. Coach Donnie.
Johan Ramirez in the 7th inning. Coming on with nobody out. Pirates leading 6-5. Official healthcare provider of sports coverage on SNP and by Barrel Automotive, driven to be better. What a ball game here. Finale of this series. Match with a 4 spot in the 5th, 2 throwing errors by the Pirates. 3 unearned runs to give the Nats the 4-0 lead. Pirates tie at the bottom of the 4th. Home run by Marcel Osuna. Nats get the lead back, top of the 6th. And the Pirates scored 2 at the bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's Johan Ramirez after the leadoff hit by Wood.
You see his numbers brought to you by Valvoline.
Ramirez 2 scoreless innings on Tuesday. In fact, 2 perfect innings of relief. need a pinch hitter for Garcia. Couple strikes on him. Swing, pop up, shallow right. And there's York.
Yeah, nice jump on that. That's when you see it hit. Come on, get there, and got there easily. Yeah, Greg had the old ballparks, the circular parks, with the way they would affect the wind. Be blowing one way up high on top, and the other way down in the field. Kind of this ballpark has that same effect. I just watched like a hot dog wrapper float about maybe 50 feet above the field from our dugout to their dugout. And the flags are blowing hard the opposite direction. So even in a kind of an open stadium, you still get those eddies, things that the infielders have to deal with on those pop flies. But the wind looks like it's just like really blowing strong, just straight out the left. But obviously, a pop fly around the home plate area, that might not be the case. Yeah, he did.
It is gusting up to about 28 to 30 miles an hour now. Even now on Brady House.
Oh, there they are.
What you're talking about.
You can see where that hot dog wrapper went from our side to their side.
And that's as you go higher and higher. Strikeout on the slider.
The slider great. Swept the plate.
Ball dropping into left. Fair ball. Fair hand play made by Manga. Throw to second and safe. Jalen Lyle just does get into second base. A double. Mangum did everything he could.
Good quick tag. It was there.
And now 2 outs. First base is open. I can't believe they will pitch to Abrams. C.J. Abrams, Jacob Young, right-hand hitter on deck. They're going to intentionally walk him. Makes all the sense in the world.
There's a guy you don't want to pitch to. I'll pitch to him with the game on the line. Around the home plate area. That might not be the case. Yeah, he did.
It is gusting up to about 28 to 30 miles an hour now. Even now on Brady House.
Oh, there they are.
What you're talking about.
You can see where that hot dog wrapper went from our side to their side.
And that's as you go higher and higher. Strikeout on the slider.
The slider great. plate.
Ball dropping into left. Fair ball.
Yes!
Fair hand play made by Magna. Safe. Jalen Lyle just does get into second base. A double. Mangum did everything he could.
Good quick tag. It was there.
And now 2 outs. First base is open. I can't believe they will pitch to Abrams. C.J. Abrams, Jacob Young, right-hand hitter on deck. They're going to intentionally walk him. Makes all the sense in the world.
Oh. He's the guy you don't want to beat you. I'll pitch to him with the game on the line.
Bases loaded and 2 outs.
Ideally, you get this last out, and then Abrams doesn't hit the rest of the game.
Wall. Interesting decision. Trying to bunt for a hit. When you see that, Bob, if you're the pitcher, don't you think like, wow, he really doesn't think he can hit me?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to think on that one if I'm out on the mound. It's because the go-ahead run here late in the game is at second base.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and butt for a base hit. Not sure what to take from that.
It's 0-2. Jacob Young, who homered on Monday, 0 for 3 against Ashcraft with 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, close. If it's a bad bunt, kind of get back toward the mound a little bit close. They don't have to throw you out. It's force outs. Like,
He's hit by the pitch on the and the game is tied.
This game is...
And he was
crazy.
Smoked.
Yes.
It's a tie game. Jacob Young hit by a 97-mile-per-hour pitch. It was 0-2. And it's tied up again.
Tough way to get an RBI.
Wood scores. He let off the base hit. Off Sisk. Lyle doubled Wood to third. He moves to third now. Abrams was walked intentionally. He's at second. And Young, if he can continue in this game, will be at first, or else will be a pinch runner. Jordy Vivas coming to the plate.
Left hand, originally. Gloves nowadays have a little padding on the back there, the lead hand. I don't know if that one did or not. Back of your hand, get one of those cracked, you're out for a month.
Vivas. He was hit by a pitch in the 5th against Braxton Ashcraft. That scored the first run of the game. Singleton scored last inning. Gus Varland up in the the Nats bullpen. Harlan got the save on Tuesday. And Ramirez needs to get Vivas and keep this game now tied at 6. Run charge to Evan Sisk. One and two. Oh my goodness. Another run.
Yes, another run.
Pitch, and the Nats have the lead, 7-6.
I don't know how that didn't hit. Between his legs.
2-2 now. Struck him out, but some wildness from Ramirez, and the Nats have the lead once again.
Keep it down. Some of us are still trying to work. Sorry, Mike. Our bad.
But officially, it's the vehicle of the next best thing. This is the official vehicle of making icons. It's the official vehicle of driving America forward for more than a century. Of making a little noise and getting a little dirty and never knowing when to quit. The new official vehicle of Major League Baseball.
Every day and night with Sirius XM. Catch live primetime broadcast for every game all season long. MLB Network Radio, only on Sirius XM.
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Everything. Fire everything. These Capital One Saver cards at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back. Yes, sir!
This is so nice.
3% cash back on chicken. Yes, sir. 3% cash back on risotto. Yes, sir. Where's my spin? Here, chef. I have a feeling you want to earn 3% cash back on dessert. What's
60, just go to getsnp360.com or scan the QR code. Anyone in SNP's territory can sign up to watch direct-to-consumer or log in with your current provider and get direct access to live Pirates games plus all of Pittsburgh sports content you love. O'Neill Cruz leads off here, down a run, facing the lefty P.J. Pullen, who struck him out the first game of the series. When Pullen, or the second game of the series, when Pullen was used on Tuesday night as the opener. And first baseman is Curtis Mead.
A bat or something here, maybe?
Something. Cruz, Marcelo Osuna on deck, and this is probably the only batter Pullen's going to face with Osuna to follow. Right-hander is up. And the Nats pen showing earlier. Marlin 0-1. The other way. Oh, spanked and house.
Got him, yeah. Play. Man, that's over 100 miles an hour. Should feel one up. Looked like he was kind of getting into a little mini slump. Hit the ball very well this last couple of trips. Plate, good to see.
Pitcher will be coming on. Game for Poland.
Great, but are you getting the most out of what you put in? That's where Bison Managed 401k comes in. Adding an advisor can increase performance by 3% or more annually. That can really add up. No rollover, no transfers. Your 401k stays right where it is. We'll guide you through 3 easy steps and you'll be on your way. Find out how much more you could earn. Visit PowerMy401k.com and try our free calculator today.
Girl.
Hey, I finally switched over my insurance last week. I went with Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
It's important to support the farmers that provide for our family.
Just felt right. Georgia Farm Bureau is insurance I can feel good about.
And emotions. And they all happen here. But it wouldn't be a business without every tap, scan, and unforgettable moment. That's where Comcast Business comes in, with a network powering over 30 venues across 10 professional leagues for over 50 million fans every year. Just like anyone. When you add it all up, no one does business like Comcast Business.
Magic never leaves you when you stay with the Disney Resorts Collection. It's up early, giving you extra time in any of the 4 theme parks every day, and welcomes you back to even more magical moments.
After speaking this morning with Todd Tomczyk, we got more information on Jared Triolo and his injury. He's about 2 weeks past that injury to his right patella tendon. He has now transitioned down to Bradenton, Florida to continue his rehab process. And starting next week, he's going to be base running. After that, he will have a better idea of resuming sim game activities and baseball game activities, but they're going to have to see how that base running goes first. But they did emphasize he's making really good progress right now, Brownie, so good news for Jared Triolo.
Looking forward to seeing him back, Hannah, as Marcell Ozuna hit that monster home run in the 5th. Faces Gus Varland. Picked up the save for the Nationals on Tuesday. First home run as a Pirate. And Marcell Ozuna, his last time up.
So on that one again. That was very similar to the pitch he hit from home run.
He did not face Farland, by the way, on Tuesday night. That's this ball left field. A while there.
Got him, yes.
A moment there where Vladdy's been playing deep.
Yeah, it was kind of paid off for him that time. Almost touched off if he wasn't playing really deep. Interesting. Trying to take away a double there in this game also, but he basically plays no doubles from the first inning on.
New York fouls it away. Now playing right field, started at first base. Singled in his first at bat against the lefty starter Foster Griffin. Was flied out and struck out. Pirates about hit the Nats 12-8, but trail 7-6. Remember, it was York who pinch hit for Brandon Lau on Tuesday night. Isaac Matson in the bullpen for the Pirates. And he stayed in the game to play third base, and he ended up batting in the 9th inning against Varland with 2 on, 2 outs, and fouled out to end the game. Pirates fell 5-4. And Lau did not get the chance to face Varland. He's on deck. 2 outs, nobody on. And bounce to first. Nice little play there by Meade. Bucks go down and
Got him, yeah.
7 complete. Nats up by 1.
For that today. Just
Yeah,
to
that
show
wasn't by
everyone.
accident, was it?
No, of course not. Come on.
0-1 on Ruiz. There we go.
The only thing that was missing, I needed a Pirates hat. And I think the outfit would have been pretty complete. Put me on the pirate ship.
Yeah, there's got to be a bandana down there somewhere. Rip to right. Nice play. Nick York.
Got a couple of nice jumps on balls hit out his way already. This has been on right field.
Isaac Matson, the Pirates went to him in the 8th inning the other night and stayed with him.
See, there are
the 9th.
lovely numbers. He's pitched 10 games already. He's out there every other night, seems like it. He is the workhorse.
Seen Nunez. Walked. Second time to the plate. That scored the 3rd run of this game for the Nationals. A 4th spot in the 5th. 3 of the 4 unearned. It's really been a bit of a sloppy game for the Pirates. The errors and even some of the wild pitches, the hit batter was costly last inning.
We don't run the bases very well.
Yeah.
It's sloppy is a good description.
Because if they come back and win this, they'd say that they want it ugly, which is fine.
Yeah,
a win's a win.
It's a win. But
so they tell you what I'm thinking
the way
about.
Ashcraft was pitching today, it just doesn't feel right being down 7-6.
Oh my God.
Matson walks Nunez and has to face James Wood.
There are always going to be some mistakes here and there you're going to have to deal with, but it seems like we've kind of been shooting ourselves in the foot quite a bit today.
Which takes that throw from Matson, who was able to strike out Wood on Tuesday.
fields of its behind James Wood.
Yeah, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul tip. And the National League Player of the Week was announced when the Nats came to town on Monday. James Wood. And he calls time.
This is a hot offense. That's a lot of runs this year. Wood, a big reason for that.
Coming out of play. Next day, 1 ball, 2 strikes on James Wood. Had an 8-game hitting streak come to an end on Tuesday. And again, he has reached base in 10 of his last 11 games. That hit in the 7th inning on Sisk. His second hit of the series. 2-2. Ashcraft went 5 2/3, gave up 5, 2 earned. Sisk gives up a run on 2 hits, got 1 out. And Johan Ramirez giving up that go-ahead run on the hit by pitch. And Wood lifts one to deep left. Toward the wall, Mangum tracks it down. And now tagging up, going 90 feet, and in scoring position, Nassim Nunez.
It's going to be a home run in a lot of ballparks. I can see that wind at work a little bit here too, as it just kept pushing it.
HN Supermo. Jake Mangum. Here's Curtis Mead. Something way back. Look out, Billy Murillo. Right off.
Billy almost get hit with it.
Yeah. Right by his camera. There he is. Mr. Steady. All along Mead. Out of play. This is from Billy's camera.
Kind of gave it a little nod there.
Yeah. One ball, 2 strikes. Madsen looking for the last out of the 8th. Give the Pirates a shot going to the bottom of the 8th, and trailing by 1.
But this is we find Curtis Mead.
1-2. Bounced third. To first. Out number 3. Looks like they'll bring on the lefty, Cena Perez. To the bottom of the 8th. broadcast on Sportsnet Pittsburgh comes up on Saturday, Game 2 of the 3-game series against the Tampa Bay Rays. And that is a 4:05 first pitch start, but our coverage begins at 3 p.m. Getting you set for the Pirates and the Rays with Paul Skeens on the mound against Drew Rasmussen. Those Rays lead the American League East currently. Half game up on the Yankees. They're playing the White Sox, trailing in Chicago this afternoon are the Rays. Here is Cionel Perez facing the lefty hitting Brandon Lau.
He's got less innings and he's got games pitched. He's been doing a lot of short work.
And this was the matchup that did not happen on Tuesday night. Don't know if it would have anyway. The pitcher was the lefty Mitchell Parker. And the Pirates lifted Lau in favor of the right-handed batting Nick York, and they called on the lefty pitching Cionel Perez to get York. York hit the ball hard but right at the second baseman Nelson Nunez and hit into an inning-ending double play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wow, his 3 at-bats came against the lefty starter Foster Griffin. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and a ground out to first. It was a nice play made at first. 2-2. Lau's now 2 for 24 against lefty pitching on this season. Line drive off the glove of Meade. The base hit for Lau off of Cionel Perez.
You don't want to leave your seat this game.
No. Every at bat, back and forth. Another look.
Just ticked off the glove. There's so many little small things that go in different ways every inning. Two big innings. One was started with just a tick of a hit by pitch on the wrist on a check swing. And then they score 4 runs, and then we score 4 runs in an inning that was started with a bunt.
Well, the Pirates have 2 challenges left, and Joey Bart decides not to use it. You can see he shrugged his shoulders, was disappointed in the call, and definitely should have challenged. He knows it now. Too late. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tells the pitcher, hey, you gotta wait till he's alert. Oh, 2 on Bart. And now Bart calls time. Steps out. More bullpen work. Clayton Beater up in the bullpen for the Washington Nationals. Oh, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pirates have both Justin Lawrence and Dennis Santana up. The Pirates figured take the lead. See Santana. Joey Bart hit his first Pirate home run this season on Tuesday. Goes down.
You got him, yes.
Hunter Griffin, his last time up, he nearly homered. Instead, his first triple in the major leagues.
That fence for nobody. Going out of the plate trying to score on the next play.
Last teenager with a triple in the major leagues, Juan Soto, 2018, while with the Nationals. Couldn't hold up. Perez going to turn 30 in a few days. In his first year with the Nationals. In front of Griffin, 0-2. All the years of experience on the mound. Perez, over 260 major league games. Facing the kid, Connor Griffin. Checks.
Got him, yes! Hold on.
Yeah, this is certainly a good spot to use it.
ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Yes, yes!
That still was a good spot to use it. It's a crucial spot in this ball game.
Ryan Reynolds going to pinch hit for Spencer Horwitz. And a scouting report.
Hand delivered.
Pitching coach Simon Matthews. Now, Perez has already faced Reynolds. In fact, Reynolds, if I remember, lined the ball sharply back to the pitcher in the 8th inning on Tuesday. Certainly got Perez's attention.
It's something we all do nowadays. You get a picture, they gotta go up and give the scouting report. I got a question for you.
Ball one. What do you got?
Well, did he get a scouting report for Griffin and Bart?
No. He already had that.
So he had. Where'd he get it?
It's not the bullpen.
It's a wide Reynolds.
2-0. Reynolds, a rare pinch hit appearance over the years. He's only had 21 at-bats as a pinch hitter. 6 for 21, that 286 lifetime average off the bench. Bouncing ball to first. And the Pirates will go to the 9th.
Got him, yes!
7-6. 7-6 Nationals. Brian Reynolds will stay in the game, pinch hitting, and he'll be in right field. And now going back to first, where he started this game, Nick York. And the new pitcher is going to be Justin Lawrence. And let's go down to Hannah.
Brownie, the other day in Chicago, Justin Lawrence, visibly emotional after his appearance on the mound. He was taking a lot of the blame and accountability after the game for his performance, and he was telling us that he was taking it pretty hard because he's never been a part of a team this competitive before, and he didn't want to be the guy that loses a game for this team. I mean, it just showed so much for him to speak after that game and take a lot of accountability, but it just shows how much confidence his team has in one another and wants to win for each other as well.
So I had this his first outing since that game Sunday at Wrigley Field when he gave up the 2-run single in the 8th inning to Michael Bush. Walked 2 in that frame. 2 strikes here on Brittany House. Pirates lost 7-6. He gave up the tying run. One ball, 2 strikes. So he's looking for a much cleaner outing here. A bounce back performance. This is with the sweeper to Grady House. Third base.
Yes!
House not able to field it cleanly.
Sloppy game.
Yeah, 3rd error of the game for the Pirates.
It's got some physical errors.
Yeah.
Quite a few mental errors.
By the way, in terms of physical errors and the like, the Pirates came into this game with 10 defensive runs saved as a team, which were tied with the Cubs for the 4th best and a base hit.
Yes!
And this will put Raiders at 1st and 3rd in another error mentally, because now they have 2 in scoring position.
Job of hitting. Watch him hustle out of the box, too. He put himself in a position to take that extra base in case he's thrown at the 3rd.
Big angle. Now, in 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. And here's Abrams. Now they're going to pitch to him. They walked him intentionally in the 7th. Infield in all the way around. Front 0-2. And he's hit by the pitch, thankfully.
He was hit by the
It's not a wild pitch. So the bases are loaded. They check to see if he swung at it. He did not. So they're loaded as the sloppiness continues.
One went between his legs. Like that wild pitch earlier said that one nicked him in his calf, in his left leg.
Jacob Young came to the plate after the intentional walk of Abrams, and Johan Ramirez hit him to bring in the tying run. Gonzalez, maybe an outside shot at a double play. They get the force at the plate.
And as you were saying, I hope the bases actually turned out to be a plus here. Since that's a tag play, he might not be out at the plate. But it's a force out, so even though you bobbled, you still had plenty of time to get it out. You don't have to worry about making a good throw down by the plate, getting the tag down, or any of that stuff. It's just a straight force. That's the advantage of having the bases loaded.
To beat Vivas. He's twice. He's almost hit. Ground ball first. Play at the plate. There's one. Back to first. Double play.
That was a good hit by pitch.
Good strategy. Ground ball to Nick York. Back to Bart. Back to York. Pirates down by one. Great escape.
I love coming here every year with you, Dad.
We've been coming here since you were a little girl.
Hey, I finally switched over my insurance last week. I went with Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
It's important to support the farmers that provide for our family.
It just felt right. Georgia Farm Bureau is...
Sometimes the same thing might not be the right thing, especially when it comes to your investing strategy. SIBO helps expand your choices with index options like SPX, XSP, and VIX, so you can discover new opportunities even in uncertain markets. Life is better with options. Your investments could be too.
And emotions. And they all happen here. But it wouldn't be a business without a recap, scan, and unforgettable moment. That's where Comcast Business comes in, with a network powering over 30 venues across 10 professional leagues and over 50 million fans every year. Just like him. When you add it all up, no one does business like Comcast Business.
I have arrived. We're cooler than cool. We're flyer than fly. And the magic? You know we brought it. Yeah, we came to play.
With Wendy's new Biggie Deals, you can snack any way you want. Because I'm not just a bag, I'm one of 3 Biggie Deals you can choose from. Shotgun! Consider me a passenger princess. A Biggie Deal for any size, huh?
Kelly, he should be hugging Nick York and Joey Bart.
Well, see, we just got to talking about the advantage of the bobble. Because you have the bases loaded, you can always go home. And even if you don't get the double play, you stop a run.
That's right. That's right.
So the negative of that is, now your pitcher better not walk anybody.
Well, now Clayton Beater trying to save this game. Ball one to Jake Mangum, who looks for his 4th hit, at least tries to find a way to get on base. Down a run in the bottom of the ninth.
Very many hits, but he has walk 6.
Lionel O'Hearn on deck to pinch hit for Nick Gonzalez. And that'll be O'Neal Cruz. Beater pitched 2/3 of an inning on Tuesday. Broken bat in on his hands. Osuna lined out against Beater, and Nick Gonzalez hit a one-hopper to second base, way in off the plate.
I would say that. When he hit the bat below the brown paint.
Lefties are 0 for 14 this year against Clayton Beater. He's walked 3. 2 of them intentionally. One of those things where you just kind of automatic. You can get lefties up against the righty, you do it, even if the numbers, at least early on, show that he dominates left-hand batters. Thinking of bunting, and it's 2-2. Uncalled. Mangum started the game off at the bottom of the first for the Pirates with a hit. Single to right field in the fifth and scored. Last time up, single to left field off the lefty P.J. Poland. Fouls it off. Even going back to last year, just looking at the splits, Clayton Beater gave up just 7 hits and 40 at-bats to left-hand hitters last year. Three and two is Mangum. Work the count full. Three and two. He's on. Jake Mangum points to the dugout. Let's move it.
There's the bat right there.
Mangum is on. And here is the pinch hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. No stolen base attempts this year against Beater. There he goes. Taken for a ball. Thrown down. And he's safe. Jake Mangum steals second. We'll also have a challenge. Pitcher challenging the ball call. Meantime, Mangum able to keep that foot on the bag. The stolen base.
That was tricky.
ABS challenge empowered by T-Mobile, and it is a strike, so that call overturned.
Washington is challenging the state call at second.
And now the Nats are challenging the call at second.
Definitely beats everything, but at any point did he come off the bag when the tag was applied to him?
Oh, right there.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. The hand came off maybe before the foot was on the bag, but it is close.
Which makes replay in this instance ridiculous.
But was the tag on him when that was happening?
It is so absurd.
It's like he's kind of tagging the dirt.
So absurd that we go through.
He tags the dirt and then runs the glove up on his leg.
Yeah.
And by that time, maybe the foot had hit the bag.
Not the intent of replay.
Watch the foot. Oh, I think it might have popped up. Oh, I hate this.
So absurd.
I hate this. Yeah, he was easy safe, but he might end up getting called out.
Intention was to change, correct the egregious calls. That's not what it is anymore. His toe's still on there.
The way this afternoon is going, I just don't know what to think. That foot hit, actually, he's blocked the bag.
Yeah, that's
How
what
about
the
that?
Pirates should do.
Blockers in the bag.
That's what the Pirates should do. The Pirates should challenge it after. If this call goes against the Pirates, they should challenge that block call.
We got called that at third not long ago.
Well, it's been called in baseball. It's been called a bunch this year.
He blocked the bag with his foot.
Yep.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is safe.
Good for baseball for keeping that and not overturning that call.
That was quick.
Yeah. Stolen base. 0-1. That call is a strike.
Not getting home. I know what that was when he walked and looked back to the dugout and then I'll be running.
I'll be at second. Ball, 2 strikes. And keep in mind how difficult Beater has been against left-handed batters. Going back to last year, to include last year, lefty hitters batting 130 against him. 2-2. Tying run in scoring position. Ryan O'Hearn pinch hitting for Nick Gonzalez. O'Neill Cruz on deck. 2-2 pitch. It's a piece. O'Hearn's first pinch hit appearance as a Pirate. 2-2 count. Oh, hits him. And it's first and second with no one out.
What a game.
Yeah, this game has had everything and sloppy on both sides.
Well, the possible hitting run goes on. Ball, I think this ball actually bounced in the dirt before it came up and got to the side of the foot.
And the pitching coach out. O'Neill Cruz has faced Beater once previously and struck out. And there's some words for Mango. Tony Beasley talking to the man in scoring position, the tying runner. O'Hearn at first. And O'Neill Cruz a chance not only to tie it but to win it. He has had in particular 2 strong at-bats his last 2 times up, including his double in the 5th inning. The hardest hit ball in baseball this year. Strike.
I think that was a strike.
I don't know. 0-1. Bouncing ball, shortstop. Quick flip to second for one they'll never turn to. 1 out. And now the tying run in scoring position, but you have in Marcell Ozuna an absolutely great double play candidate if you're the Nationals. Now what do? You've got great speed on the corners. You try and steal a run, or at least put Cruz in motion, because again, Ozuna, big time double play candidate. That's what the Nats are looking for. Strike 1.
Not really a huge lead at first base.
Ozuna, the monster homer in the 5th, is first as a Pirate. There goes up. Cruz stops. Like he was going to go, and then he put on the brakes. 2 strikes on Osuna. Struck him out.
Got him, yeah.
And now the Pirates are down to their last out. And it's Nick York again, who came to the plate on Tuesday with runners at second and third and the Pirates down a run, and he fouled out.
Looking all the way. What time he ran down there, he wanted to know if they were going to throw or not.
And Nick York given a second chance, come through with 2 outs. She had the walk-off hit against the Orioles, the opening series at PNC Park. One ball, 1 strike.
Winning run at second. He's playing 325 feet from home.
Peter looking for his 3rd save of the season. Two and one. Nick York. Two 1 count. 3 and 1. Brandon Lau on deck. York sitting .310 against righty pitching this season. And he's aboard. They are loaded for Brandon Lau.
It's almost how this game had to come. It had to be this. Bases loaded.
And especially against with these guys coming to the plate, York and Lau, who did not get the chance on Tuesday. Now the opportunity. He singled off the glove of the first baseman, facing the lefty Perez last inning. Remember, lefties still don't have a hit against this pitcher this year. Strike is called. We got Cruz passing the fielder's choice. Lefty batters 0 for 15 against Beater this season. 0-2 on Lau. Remember Jacob Stallings, a walk-off grand slam for the Pirates back in 2021. 0-2 on Lau. Fouls it off. Another 0-2 pitch. 1-2. 6 career grannies for Lau. He'll take anything here. Anything.
This game could end on back-to-back wild pitches. The way the game's gone, that would be fitting as far as the inning thing.
Ground ball off the glove. And off 2 gloves. It's time. It is tied up at 7. A base hit. And Beasley looked like he was trying to wave Cruz Cruz home.
You know, two gloves. I kind of thought Cruz might try and score on this.
Off the glove of the pitcher. And off the glove of second baseman Nunez. You can see Mangum's frustration. He wanted Cruz to score.
Yeah. Well, Beasley's trying to send him. Trying to send him. Cruz is looking back over his shoulder to see what happened. It's none of his business what happened. He should just be looking at Beasley.
And ball one, Joey Bart now a chance to be the hero. Joey Bart, 1 for 4 in this game. 2 walk-off hits in his career. 1 ball, 1 strike, another look. Tony Beasley wants him cut. Hold on. Nope, he's not looking at Beasley. He's tied at 7 on the RBI hit by Lau.
Beasley, another replay, you can see his first reaction was pointing at third, which makes the runner think, stay here. So I didn't see that on that first replay, but there was mixed messages from Beasley.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a fly ball. Looks like we're going extras. Looks like we're going extras. Looks like
Heading
we're
to
going
the
Heading to the 10th as Young makes the catch. The Pirates scratch out the tying run onto the 10th, 7-all. Game time single in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs. No changes. Ryan O'Hearn over at first base. And Nick York back over his time to third base. And Dennis Santana with the runner at second base, the automatic runner.
Santana's numbers brought to you by Valvoline. Very, very good opposition batting average, just 0.74. Stop the runner.
Vivas will be the runner at second. Carlos Ruiz is the batter. Gilbert Ruiz in the air. Shallow left.
Will not move the runner.
Catch made by Mangum. Top of the 10th inning, 1 out.
That's big when you get that first out. Runner still at second. Now you have an opportunity to get out of this inning without giving up that run.
Yeah, when you're a road team, you try and score at least 2. Because the home team has the same advantage of that automatic runner. course. See Nunez takes ball one.
But if you don't score even one,
yeah, that's a huge disadvantage for you if you don't score that one run.
Se questo è il 26 da Steve Dudas.
Well, that's hit hard to right center field. Oh, what a great jump that was by Reynolds. Ooh, what a jump. Well, that won't get much attention, but that's a heck of a play.
Also, Steve Reynolds did it. Yeah, he's supposed to be below average out there.
Yeah. That is a heck of a play.
That was big. And it ends up getting there to make it look like an easy play.
Another reason why I'm not getting the attention.
Good read, ran straight to the ball.
Now James Wood. Orlando Revolta going to pitch the bottom of the 10th. Pirates 2-1 in extra innings. And that's our 0-2. Two outs, a 2-0 count on Wood. Curtis Mead on deck. That's hit hard into right field. And Reynolds will find the plate. They get that run home. A hard hit by Wood. Scores Vivas.
Man, that's too bad. One more out. And what an advantage that would have been for us.
Now Curtis Mead. Remember, Santana had the ninth inning save last night. Didn't face Wood or Mead. There goes Wood. Throw down strong and safe. Stolen base.
Onside, he's safe.
4 steals on the year now for Wood.
I'm not surprised that they would try and do this. The game on the line, they need another run.
Pirates will not challenge. On Curtis Mead. Pinch hit in the 7th. Taking the game play first. And this is his 3rd at bat. Chopper. Nick York. Error. 4 errors for the Pirates today.
Yes!
Looks like a strong game defensively up until that point. He's bounced around. Started at first, went to right. And now Brady House.
Made the stop on that.
Fly ball left. Mangum back. Makes the catch. It's a topsy-turvy, wild Kennywood ride today at PNC Park. 8-7. Pirates trail. They'll have that runner at second base. It'll be Henry Davis pinch running at first at second base for Joey Bart. And Connor Griffin came awfully close to hitting his first career home run. This triple that brought in the 10th run of the game in the 6th inning. Tied it that close to being a homer, and it was impacted adversely by that wind that brought the ball back 6 feet. Henry Davis pinch running, automatic runner at second base. Orlando Revolta, the pitcher. His second outing of the season at the big league level. Connor Griffin takes a strike.
Revolta's numbers just been in one game, thrown it in. Nothing.
That was on Monday, one scoreless. Looking back, chance for an infield hit, and it will be Connor Griffin showing off that speed, first and third, and nobody out in the bottom of the 10th.
Trying to get the runner over. That's very important to get the tying run at third base with nobody out. Once that ball is prepared, I don't really get the runner over. You know it's going to be a base hit for him.
And it's Reynolds, 4 career walk-off hits for him. Tying run at third. Winning run at first. Revolta, his 2026 Nationals debut, a 1-2-3 7th inning on Monday. Retired Nick York, Spencer Horwitz, and Griffin. Last year, Revolta in 24 innings gave up 19 runs, 6 home runs, 6 homers in 24 innings for Orlando Revolta last year at the big league level. Ball, 1 strike. How is this one going to end?
This was the old days without the runner at second rule. We might play like 15 or 16 the way this game's going.
Oh, crazy. Looking swing and a miss at a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Got Reynolds to offer.
It was almost like Reynolds really didn't want to swing at that pitch.
Now he's in the hole, 1-2. Ball, 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Reynolds was a pinch hitter in the 8th inning and grounded out against the lefty Cianel Perez. Stayed in the game to play right. And that fine catch in the top of the 10th, the ball hit by Nunez. Another 1-2 pitch from Revolta. 2-2. And that's score in the top half of the 10th. Those runs are unearned when the automatic runner scores. 2-2. Struck him out.
Got him, yes.
One away, and now Mangum. Langham's still on base innings all over the place. 4 times, 3 hits, has scored 2 runs, stolen base. Mega mayhem, Kevin Young likes to call it.
Well, the good thing right now, he's not really a double play candidate, so it kind of gives him a little decision to make. If we have a slower runner, then there's no doubt everybody's just going to get 2 here, but now, ground ball could tie the game up.
Pops this up, out of play. Third baseman, House, playing very tight. The edge of the grass, close to the bag. First baseman, Meade, holding Griffin. Middle infield shortened up. Oh, man, Griffin a fake move towards second and a swing and miss of a slider. Orlando Revolta's first career Major League save. His 28th big league appearance over the last 3 seasons. Right-hander from Cuba, trying to save this one for the Nationals. He's out in front 0-2 on Mango. In his big league career, in just under 29 innings, Revolta has struck out 28.
And it's tough to strike out. But he's in the hole. 1-2.
Just gets his bat on that changeup. That's all he's trying to do. Somehow, someway stay alive.
Just get the ball put in play.
Another 0-2 pitch to Jake Mangum. Just does roll it toward short. Could be 2.
Double play, he won!
Double play. The Nationals escape and split this 4-game series at PNC Park. A heartbreaker for the Pirates and a sloppy game. The Nationals come out on top. Incredible.